it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England. Here to talk about crochet. I haven't actually got any finished objects to show you because I'm working on like the projects that you know, I'm wanting to do for challenges. I would have been on earlier today, but I'm waiting for my phone to charge up. I've got, right, where do I start? Firstly, my yarny friend Julie at KS Mom Crochets she actually gave a tip that a book, Enchanted Woodland Creatures, was on offer, and she's just done a video after she's received the book. Now I did look at it and I've put it on my wish list, but I decided not to get that one yet because whilst I was looking at my wish list, I noticed that another of Cookie's books, Cookie, I don't know how she says it, was down to £10. I think it was £10.19 on Amazon at the time I bought it. And I thought, well, I'll get that then. I once bought this for a friend of mine. I've only got really one proper friend in real life who does crochet, and I bought her this book, and I've wanted it ever since. And like I say, £10.19 is a very good price, so that's Sweet Crochet Friends. Now, the tool that I really liked from the front cover of the book was the koala, which funnily enough, Marsha at Me and My Mates Keepsakes recently you know, showed again on a channel. And the cat there, I don't think I've ever seen anybody doing the cat, but that's one of the ones I'd quite like. There's lots of nice patterns in it. As I've already said, I do like this lady's patterns. So you've probably seen this on other channels because, you know, it's been out for a while, I think, this book. See if I can find a date. Like I say, I was waiting for it to be on a decent offer, really. Yes, first print was September 2019, so yeah, it's been out a while, so you may have seen it before, but I'll go through it just in case you haven't. So first one in the book is Anna the Little Bunny Girl, which is that one. I will get that other book eventually. In England it was, or UK, it was something like £12 something, was the Enchanted Woodland, I think it's Creatures, but anyway, Julie has featured it on her channel. And then what's the next one? Is that one? Yeah, that's still that one. Then we've got the cat, which I quite fancy, Billy the cat, with his fishing rod and his fish. He has got a little basket of fish, actually. It's on the front cover. Then we've got Bobby Puppy. That one. And then it's the koala, which, like I say, just been shown recently. It's actually a little sailor. It's not French. Little Panda Peter. Now, I do quite like that one. I've never made a panda, so I'd be quite keen to do that one. Then this one, Little Bunny Susie. I don't know if our friend Caroline for the Love of Crochet has got this book, but if she has, I bet she's done this pattern. Then we've got Little April, which is that one. Oh, and this one I quite fancy. To be honest, I love otters, and I've got quite a few patterns. I've not done any yet, but I've got a funny feeling when I do my first otter, I'll probably go through all the books and do them all one after another. I just know that that's something I'm likely to do. So Lulu Otter. Now that I'm only doing things I want to do and taking part in challenges for a while, you know, rather than taking you know, friends who want me to do something for them, I may get round to things like the otter quicker, you know. The Lily the Lamb. Now, how cute is that one? I absolutely adore that one. I think it's so cute. And it looks like it's only bobble stitches and treble crochets to me. I don't think it'll be difficult. Then there's Nana, which I thought was like, you know, like, because some people call the grandma's Nana in this, you know, here. We never have in my family, but it isn't. I think it's the girl's name, so Nana. I think it'd be grey-haired if it was supposed to be a grandma. Then Pio the Hippo, which is that one. Never done an hippo either. You know, when you're going through these books, you think there's loads of animals I haven't done. Rosie horse, I have done horses. I've done as you know, I had a ongoing battle with one of my horses. T2 or T-Tau the tiger. Now that is definitely on my hit list. That one. And as far as colour changes go, I think they're pretty simple. Toto Raccoon, that's another one I'd like to do. We don't have raccoons here, I don't think we do anyway, but it's something I always think they look rather cute, you know, so yeah, I'd quite like to do that. I like the fact he's got a little jumper and trousers on. Then we've got Vivi the bunny. Again, I wonder if our friend Caroline's got this book and done that one. Got little pantaloon type shorts on. And then we've got, I think there's one more, is there? No? Yeah, there is, it's a goat. Willis the goat, so that one there. So that's just a little trip through this Sweet Crochet Friends books. Like I say, I have actually physically seen this in person before because I bought it as a present. But it has been on my list and it was a better deal than the one that Julie suggested. I always keep a look out on ones that, you know, like I've been wanting. So, you know, when they come to the right price, or, you know, I want some, you know, I want to do a project from one of them, and then it never matters how much it is, I'll just buy it, you know, if it's got something in it that I really want to do. But yeah, so not the one that Julie suggested, but still one that I've been wanting. One of the other things that I've done, I bought, these were from Amazon and I can't remember how much they were, but they weren't expensive actually. They're called doll needles and they're very long ones. So we've got 3.5 inches, 5 1/8 and 6 7/8. And then in new money, that's 89 millimetres, 130 millimetres and 174 millimetres. So it's a pack of those. Famous brand is Hemline. So what I was thinking was, and again I'm going to mention Caroline again, Caroline for the Love of Crochet. She actually a long while ago, when she was taking us through her crochet cart trolley, whatever we all call them, she showed the needle that she generally uses for doing an amigurumi, and it's a long one. I can't remember just how long her needle is, but it was longer than your average. And I thought, what a good idea. But then, when I thought, when I did the tutti-fant, which is still down here, when I did this tutti-fant, I thought, because you take the, you know, the end right through to the tail. Well, you don't have to, but I do. So anything I do that's long like that, I always have to, you know, come up to the surface, take it back through a bit more, take it back through a bit more till you get to where you want to be. So I thought, what a good idea would it be to have a huge needle that, you know, I mean, this one would nearly do it, wouldn't it? It would nearly go through all the way. And when you're pushing the fabric in, it probably would. So I think that's, you know, like that will come in handy for doing long items like this, where you want to take the yarn all the way to the end. It's things like this are like, you know, like the things that you may not use all the time, but they're handy to have in your craft kit, you know, just in case. So yeah, I'm sorted with them. And like I said, I can't remember how much they were, but they weren't madly expensive, you know, so I thought, right, I'll get those. The other thing is, I've been working on my cardigan that I've been doing with my Serdar Jewel Spun Aran. However, I know, like I said, I'm going to go with it, with the size, but when I was, my last measurement, it was coming to the side of me like this, but when I last checked it, it had started to move round, so it's stretching already. So I have actually, I've frogged it. Now, I didn't quite get it all off in one bit. I had to do 2 bits because I had to cut it at one point. But it is a nightmare to frog, but I'm not bad at frogging, to be honest. Even with awkward wool, I seem to have a little bit of patience with getting it undone. I did lose patience at this stage, and I lost a little bit of yarn in between, but not much. But yeah, quite happy with how I frogged it. So I'm going to do the next size down, which is like, blow me if that's my size, because honestly I would have never have put myself down as that smaller size. But it's obviously the type of wool that I'm using and the particular pattern. So, or it could be that my tension's ridiculously loose on this, I don't know, but I don't think so, because like I say, I measured how it's supposed to be, you know, the width of it so far, I measured against what it should be on the pattern. And what it actually was, and it was spot on. So it's not that, but if it is supposed to be a loose cardigan, you know, it's probably not how I'm going to want it to be. So start again. So we go again. I will probably use a fresh ball to start again and use these that I've got for finishing off, because I want the, you know, because obviously you stretch it once you start frogging it. So I want the bit that all goes up the back and all goes up the front to be consistent. And then the ones that run up the wrong way, I can use this if I need to. So I just think that's probably the best. I have got another little yarn haul. It's only tiny. I'll tell you why I've got them, because I noticed that Signet, it actually came through on my Instagram feed, that they've got 3 new shades of the 100% cotton, and I thought I'd like to try to see them and what they look like. So as soon as they became available in Wool Warehouse, I still don't think they're in Little Wool Shop or others I've seen online, but they're definitely in Wool Warehouse now, and they're marked up as new as well. So I thought, right, I'll get them, because not necessarily colours that I absolutely need right now, but you know, like we all like to have the options, don't we? So the first one that I've got, it's like I say, they're all Signet 100% cotton, in 100 gram balls, and the first new shade is ketchup. So it's like I suppose it's not as deep a red as the one they already do. I mean, I like that sort of red. That it's a good red, is that it will come in handy, obviously, because I think we'll use a fair bit of red in our amigurumis. The next colour is honey brown. Now this one definitely will come in, because we all use browns, don't we? If you do anything like teddies or you know other animals, you do tend to use a lot of browns. So that will definitely come in handy. The one that's least likely to get a lot of use is this one, which is orange soda. But because I was ordering the other two, I had to simply get this one, because we do, don't we? We have to do that. You know, it has to happen. So this is orange soda, which is this colour. And I mean, you know, I don't mind orange, but it's not a colour I use a lot of, or that I can think that I've used a lot of. But yeah, so those are the 3 new shades in 100% cotton from Signet. So I think they won't go missing my stash, I don't think. Like even the orange that, you know, I may not use a lot of. In fact, if you remember, when I used the last orange that I had for something, and I can't remember what it was for now, I think that might be somebody at the door, just bear with me. Hi, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had a delivery at the front door, so I had to excuse myself there and go. It's a new bird feeder for the birds, actually, for the ground, because we have some birds that come, like the blackbirds and the wagtails, probably some others I can't think of just now, that like to feed off the ground, so I've got a new one. Anyway, so yes, if you remember last, I think I was saying about when I last needed an orange, I got a James C. Brett, a cotton one. Is it called 100%? It's 100% pure cotton or something like that. It was slightly thinner than all the other colours. I don't know why, but anyway, I mean, we were usable. I used it, you know, and it is one of my favourites anyway for doing amis, so I went with it. But yes, so this might be a better option, and I'll use the other up for something else, you know. So there you go, beaks or something like that. So yeah, that's that. So I've done all them. Oh yes, I got 2 more as well. You know, when you get interrupted, you totally forget where you were, don't you? You may remember a while back I said that Sirdar Cotton DK is one of my favourites, but they are actually totally slimming down the range, and there's a lot of the colours are on clearance. I've been buying some of them up for a long time. I've been getting them from Little Wool Shop, from, I don't know though, did they have them on reduce? They might not have actually at Little Wool Shop, but they definitely did done, they might have done actually, and at Wool Warehouse, and also I got some at Black Sheep Wools when I went over to visit the shop there. So I'm collecting colours in them because it really is a superb cotton, is this. It's really good quality, it's this one. Probably slightly thinner than, you know, like other cottons. I think they're back again, just hang on a minute. Oh yeah, sorry about that. It was somebody going next door actually. Sometimes, because our front doors are next to each other, it sounds like they're knocking on mine. Anyway, so like I said, they are slightly thinner than some other cottons, but superb quality. So I'm trying to collect some of the colours that's going out of, you know, like stock or whatever, while I can. It's still quite pricey because this is, I think they're 100-gram balls, are they? Yeah, they're still 100-gram balls, but full price, I think they're nearly £6. But the clearance colours have been £3.49. Oh, by the way, all the signets I paid £3.69 for each one. So yeah, the £3.49. So it's really good quality stuff, and it won't come amiss in my range. So I've got another red, which is called Holiday Romance. This is a very deep red, it's probably more like a ruby. And then this one, now this I do need because it's, I noticed when I was doing the My Little Pretty Brown Doll, I was very short of navy blue. So I've got this one which is called Nautical. So that will not go amiss because obviously I'm very short on navy blue. So yeah, so I've got, that's all I've got in my yarn all this time. So like I say, the Signet one's £3.69 from Wool Warehouse. The clearance Sirdar Cotton DK £3.49. I'm sorry, this is all going to be all skewed now because I've been thrown off my track by the doorbell. So I'll if you want to know anything else, if I've missed anything out because I've been backwards and forwards, just let me know. There's just one more, well, 2 more things technically. Sirdar started another crochet along, Blossom and Buds, so it's like a springtime, summertime crochet along. This one is hosted by Lottie and Albert. Now, I did sign up, but I'm not doing it now. I didn't order the yarn pack, I just signed up as interested because once again they're using Hayfield Bonus DK. Now, don't get me wrong, it has its uses, and when I did the coronation count it came out okay, but I did not enjoy using it. It's quite, it's a little bit plasticky is the yarn, but it has its uses, and it's a budget yarn. It's what you expect, you know, probably. And you know, like I say, I don't want to you know, dismiss anybody that wants to use it, because some of the shades are very nice, but some of them are poorer than others. It's just the way it is, and it's a shame, because I think Lottie and Albert are very good designers. It's just a shame, but I would have liked to have done it, but not with that one. I suppose I could order different yarn colours, but you don't get like the label and things like that if you use your own. But anyway, plus as well, it's timing ticks. It's another 5-week one. As you're probably guessing, I'm quite happy to have taught myself out of it, so that's that. The other thing, it's a fun fact, but on QI XL this week, one of my favourite, we call that Quixel by the way, on QI XL, they were doing, you know, like how they give you like these like fact bombs and fun facts and things. One of the things they gave you, it was about speech this week. But one of them was, people say and which obviously I and a lot, whichever way around you want to put it, quite a lot. And they've done this like scientific evidence of what you mean by each one. So basically, if you say it usually means you're thinking what to say, and if you say it means you're choosing how to say it. So I don't know if that's true with me, because I do and an awful lot, but so I've just done it now. I'm going to be conscious of it now. But yeah, basically it's got meaning. And it's part of speech. And they all decided on that show, the panel decided that that is less irritating than people who say things like, you know, if they use like in the wrong thing. You know, so, you know, say if you like go out, well, what else is the alternative to going out? Why would something be like that? Do you know what I mean? Or there's lots of things people put into conversation all the time, and some of them are more irritating than others. But that they agreed that and isn't the worst thing ever. And I can't stop it anyway. Anyway, that's me for now. I hope you have all have a great weekend. We're taking Brian out tomorrow. Then we listen to a match on the radio because we're away at Bristol City. Don't expect to get anything from that. Then we're Sunday. I don't know what our plans for Sunday are. Might be hospital visiting, I don't know. But anyway, we'll take it as it comes. When I was saying earlier, I've been working on, you know, things that are for challenges. It's the one for the Mix and Match Challenge 24, which Cassandra's hosting at Craftable Ever After, and it's the mushroom cat one. So I've done the head and the body, and I've attached those together, so it's just the arms, and then it's all the little fancy bits that you put on to make it you know, more interesting. So that's nearly done, but obviously I can't show you that yet. Still got, I don't know what else I'm going to start, to be fair. Got to restart my cardigan, haven't I? So that'll be my weekend. So I hope you're fulfilled and enjoying whatever you've got to do this weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you.